this, if you can hear me over and above the autumnal wind, is Bertie, so called by his previous owner because of a vague similarity to that name in his registration number, which is obscured only to stop cloning. And if you'd like the registration number to do your own checks on the old thing, then just send me an email. Bertie is a 1988 registered Volkswagen T25 1.9 water-cooled DG engine. He has only done 99,000 miles, and that is borne out by a stamped service book, which was last stamped in at 77,000 miles. But then there are service receipts since then, covering the interim, and also MOT history since then. He's actually been off the road for 6 years, and I picked him up in a non-MOT'd state and had him MOT'd. He needed a hazard flasher relay and wiper blades, I think. He's had a fair few owners, I think 10 in his life, but the last owner owned him since 2007, so for 10 years. I've done 50 or 60 miles, no more than that. But he runs like a watch, just absolutely spot on. I think it's possibly one of the nicest I've ever had, particularly with that mileage and particularly with a completely original interior and only one spot of rust that I've found, which I'll show you in a moment because it's in the usual place. He's got a few extras fitted, like parking sensors at the back, a very sophisticated alarm, which is obviously very welcome, and he's fully fitted out. The rust I was talking about, the tiny bubble, if I can get you to see it, is there. They do commonly rust there because it's a flat area where water just sits. But I'll just change lens and then we'll have a look inside. So let us proceed inside Bertie. Swivelling front seat, radio cassette, pretty old fashioned, isn't it? 4-speed gearbox, a heater that works, original upholstery, very slightly worn here and there, but nothing serious, and certainly nothing to be replaced. Oh, that alarm's going to go off, I think. The usual refinements, I'll just turn that off. As you see, a very sophisticated alarm. Cooker. The blown air heater was taken out to make room, more room. Can always, another one can always be put back in. They're relatively easy to get hold of. And of course all the switch gear is there. Masses of cupboard space in these. Don't know why it's got a hole there, but it has. A big gas bottle. It's fitted for 240 volt. It's 4 berth, so there's a berth up here, and this board here can be pushed back. I'll just do that. So you can see better now that that bottom board, the ladder comes off, the bottom board pulls back, and then one has a full-size double. This is lovely because it has the original fitted crockery. Very unusual. Normally all been taken out and broken by now. I don't know what those legs do, but as well to leave them there. It's got a fire extinguisher. It has a leisure battery, onboard water obviously, a luggage cover, built-in wasp, which you're welcome to. I know they're useful for something, but I just can't think what. Rear seat belts fitted, which is useful if you've got little ones. And there you have Bertie. We'll go for a drive.